Hey bosses, I was recently on CBS News National to discuss a rather creative way of using live streaming and something that I did within my own life to use live streaming that I think you guys are going to find rather interesting. And I wanted to break down some of my all-time favorite, most creative and unique and not often thought about ways that you can be using live streaming within your own brand. Now we have been talking all about live streaming and Facebook hacks over the last couple of videos, so you don't want to miss those. Make sure you check those out. But I wanted to break down a little bit of what we talked about on CBS and how it applies to you. So here's the deal. On CBS, I was actually discussing how to use live streaming at funerals. Interesting concept, right? Some people are very for it, some people are against it. I actually used it for my grandmother's funeral because we had relatives who weren't able to be there and they wanted to join in from the other side of the country, but I did not use it for my dad's funeral because all of our people were here. So it's an interesting topic. Not many people actually think about using live streaming at funerals. Now, live streaming at funerals has nothing to do with your business, and please don't live stream a funeral to your fans, your clients, and your students. But there are some creative ways that we can learn from live streaming at funerals to implement into our own brand. So here's the deal. With live streaming, you can actually live stream events that your fans, your clients, your students, the people that you're engaging with are actually going to find interesting. So I want to make sure that you're doing some really cool things here. And the first suggestion I have for you is live stream while you're setting up something. Now this could be for like a con or a summit or some type of event. Let's say you're a candle maker and you've got a craft show coming up. Live stream setting up your table and let people make suggestions on where to set the candles. Obviously, you're the creative mind behind this. Make sure you do what you need to do, but allow them to have that conversation with you. Ask questions. Oh, which candle should I put up front? Which candle should I put in the back? Do you like the sign here? Should I change the S on how I've written on this sign? And you can also do things like, if you are a book person, you can set up your bookshelves. This is a big thing in the book industry. So live stream while you are setting up your bookshelves and ask people if you should do it by color or alphabetical or by series or how they would do it and how they would decorate it afterwards and get that conversation going and start engaging with them. You can do this if you are a photographer setting up to shoot a wedding, or you can do this if you are a realtor setting up a house to have an open house or some type of showing. You can do this no matter what industry you're in. Just find something that you're setting up for, whether it's a photo shoot, or you're doing a behind-the-scenes video, or you are getting ready to show something off. You can show the behind-the-scenes process and have that conversation and let them have an opinion on how you can be setting that up to help your business and have that conversation with them. And then later, DM them and have an actual conversation and let them know you were really excited to get their suggestions and how well it worked at your event after the fact. Now, here's the deal. You can also use this at those cons and summits that we were talking about. So if you're going to an event, live stream part of the event. And of course, you do have to get permission if it's a speaker. So you want to make sure that it's allowed, it's part of the event that you can be live streaming it. But if you can't do it with the speaker so that your fans can see the speaker, you can do it out in the hallway. You can interview people who are hanging out with you. You can kind of show them the behind the scenes of going into the con. So you're showing off what other people are not able to experience as you are live streaming this. And maybe you can't show the main event. That's okay. But show off everything leading up to it so they feel like they're a part of it too, as much as they can be without actually being there. Now, here's the deal. You want to make sure that you are giving them those events and those experiences. So if you come across something that's really rather interesting, like let's say you are going to an event, let's say you're going to a carnival, and maybe there's an act there that's really, really cool. Live stream that so your fans can be a part of it. Or let's say you are going exploring and you find something that's really amazing and connected to your business somehow. Give them that experience. Show them that type of event that you are going to and let them feel like they have been there with you as well. So, show of hands, are you loving how you can be using live streaming? I bet you didn't think of all of these ways when you jumped into live streaming, because usually when we talk about live streaming, we're chatting about doing Ask Me Anything sessions, or we're talking about direct sales, or we're talking about getting on there and answering questions. It doesn't always have to be about answering questions. Sometimes it can be conversational, and sometimes it's giving an experience to your fans, your students, and your clients that they would not be able to get otherwise, or showing them behind the scenes of your business, your service, your product, the things that you're doing in your brand. And I love that we have the ability to go live and have that face-to-face connection, even if we're in different parts of the country or in different parts of the world. Now, I'm sure you're probably thinking, but hold up, live streaming can be hard. Can you give me some help? Well, you are in luck because in the next episode, we're actually going to be breaking down the tools that I use to make my Facebook easier. That includes live streaming, that includes photos, that includes the videos I'm putting up there. So come join me, hit the subscribe and notification bell so that you do not miss this episode where I'm breaking down every single tool that you should know about to make your life on Facebook even easier. And then in the next video, I'm actually breaking down how to do the same thing for Instagram. So hit subscribe and notification bell and let me know that you want tools. Type "I want the tools" into the comments below so I know you're ready for next time's video and the following time's video, because we're breaking down all the cool, amazing things that you need to make your life so much easier on the main social media platforms. Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here. KMRobinson.com and at KMRobinsonSocial on all the Facebook, Instagram, fabulous social media platforms. I would love to see you guys over there. And if you've got questions, go ahead and drop those down in the comments below because I'm filming new videos right now for you. And join me every single Wednesday on Facebook.com/KMRobinsonSocial, where I am doing a live Ask Me Anything session, 20 minutes every single Wednesday, where I'm answering your questions in real time on air so you don't even have to wait for these videos. Come hang out over at Facebook and hit that subscribe and notification bell right here on YouTube so that you never miss one of my surprise videos anytime there's breaking news with the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, algorithms, and all of those fun things that are maybe holding you back just a little bit, or maybe you need to learn about just a little bit more. We're breaking all of those things down to you in real time as the news breaks. So make sure you hit subscribe and notification, and do not miss out on all the fun. I'll see you in the next video where I'm breaking down my favorite tools to make Facebook even easier for me. I'll see you over there.